How's it going, guys? Chronic Rush here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my FIFA 15 Team of the Week predictions. Welcome back, guys, and today we're predicting the Team of the Week number 11, which should be released on the 26th of November. I believe it's going to be the last Team of the Week in November, and it's got some interesting players in it. Not too many outstanding performances by some of the higher rated players, and it was quite a hard Team of the Week to predict in the sense that there wasn't too many outstanding performances. A lot of very similar performances. So guys, before I get into the players, if you've got any suggestions, any players you think should have been in this squad, put that in the comments, and let's get straight into this week's Team of the Week at number 11. So we're going to start off with the goalkeeper in the starting 11. It's going to be this player here, Andrea Consigli, plays for Sassuolo in the Serie A, picked up 5 saves, a penalty save, and a clean sheet in his team's 1-0 victory over Torino, picking up the man of the match award in that game as well. Very well played to him. Moving on to the defenders here, first pick for here is going to be this player here, Carvajal, the Real Madrid right back. And again, this is a player that I went for I was stuck on the defence, didn't know who to put, decided to go for Carvajal. Picked up an assist and a clean sheet in his team's 4-0 victory over Ironbar. Ronaldo picking up a very good performance in that game as well. But I don't see him picking up a second informed card due to that performance. And Carvajal is probably the other best player on that team, a very good performance by him. Moving on to the next player of this player here. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, but plays for Nantes in the French Ligue 1. And this would be his second informed card. And again, the defence is very lacking in terms of players I could put in. Wasn't too many outstanding performances. So I decided to go for this guy. Picked up a clean sheet and a man of the match award in his team's 0-0 victory over Saint Etienne. Saint Etienne doing very well in this start of the season for the French Ligue 1. And we could possibly see him in the Team of the Week. Moving on to the final player at the back, we have this player here, Carmen Gianni. And this was probably the easiest card to put in the squad, picking up 2 goals and a clean sheet and man of the match in his team's 3-0 victory over Galatasaray in the Turkish league there. And I'm guessing he's going to be a standard player in this week's Team of the Week. Moving on to the midfielders, the first player here is going to be another silver player, Quincy Plomes, plays for Spartak Moscow in the Russian league, and played out in the right wing and picked up 2 goals and assist and man of the match in his team's 4-2 victory over Mordovia. We could be seeing him in the bench or something like that, but I was stuck for a right mid and he perfectly fitted that position, so that's why I put him in. Moving on to the next, we have this player here, Thiago, the Portuguese player for Atletico Madrid, and had a very good week this week, and picked up a goal and assist and man of the match in his team's 3-1 victory over Malaga. Very good performance by the centre mid there. Moving on to the next, we have this player here, Paul Pogba, and this is probably the money for EA, 84 rated player, obviously. Plays for Juventus and is a very sought after card, and he picked up 2 goals, hit the crossbar as well, and picked up the man of the match award in his team's 3-0 victory over Lazio. Started the scoring off for Juve and had a very good performance in that game. Moving on to the next player, this player here, Lilic, plays for AS Roma, and another Serie A player in this squad, and picked up a goal and an assist and man of the match in his team's 2-1 victory over Atalanta there in the left wing position. Moving on to the centre attacking mid here in this formation, and this is a player, before I move on to him, is a player that could go either way. We have this player here, Lionel Messi, and obviously Barcelona absolutely smacked Sevilla in the 5-1 victory. Messi picking up a hat-trick and man of the match in that game, and also beating nearly every single record, BVA goals, top goal scorer, I can't remember off the top of my head. So we may be seeing him as an inform, or we may be seeing a special card released at the same time as the Team of the Week from EA, but I wasn't too sure, so I just bunged him into the team. I was missing players in that position as well. We may also see Neymar maybe picking up a goal and 2 assists in that game as well, but these would both be second informed cards, so I'm not too sure on that one. Moving on to the strikers here, first over here is going to be another Russian league player. It's going to be this player here, Ari, plays for FC Krasnodar up top, and picked up 2 goals and man of the match in Krasnodar's 2-1 victory over CSKA Moscow there. Very good performance by him, and again, I've got 2 Russian league players in the starting 11. We may not see one of them. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Choupo-Moting, Schalke striker, and he picked up 2 goals and man of the match in his team's 3-2 victory over Wolfsburg there, and a very good performance indeed. Moving on to the subs bench here, first we have here is going to be this player here, Esteban Alvarado, plays for AZ Alkmaar in the Eredivisie, and he picked up 9 saves, a clean sheet, and man of the match in his team's 1-0 victory over Vitesse there. Very good performance by him. Moving on to the next player, we have this player here, Jordan Clark, plays for Yeovil Town, and he picked up 2 goals in his team's 2-1 victory over Notts County in the League One. I believe they're 1-0 down, and he picked up 2 very, very late goals. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Matthias Vecino, plays in the Serie A, another Serie A player for Empoli, picked up a goal and assist and man of the match in his team's 2-0 victory over Parma there. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Jakob Ankersen, played in the left mid position for Erzberg, I think it was, in the Superliga, and actually picked up 4 goals, I believe, in his team's 4-2 victory there. Moving on to the next player of this player here, and another player I wasn't too sure about. I decided to go for Kishna, the Ajax player. Out in the left, well, he came on as a sub. His default position is in the left wing. Could have gone anywhere in the attack force, but he came off the bench, 60-odd minute. Ajax were 1-0 down. Picked up a goal and an assist, and I believe he picked up he picked up the penalty and picked up the man of the match award in his team's final score of 4-1 there. So you could say he turned the game around in terms of Ajax, and maybe EA will bung this card into the team just because he has some very, very good stats, and again, another very sought after card there. But you've also got to play in the MLS. I believe he plays for New Revolution England, I think it is. I'm not too sure of the player's name. I think it's Banbury or something like that, but played out on the right side, I think, picking up a goal and assist and player of the week, I do believe, in the MLS, so he could be there as well. Moving on to the strikers of the Steps bench, we have this player here, Aaron O'Connor, plays for Newport in the League 2 and picked up a hat-trick in his team's 3-1 victory over Bury. Moving on to the final player of this week's Team of the Week, number 11, we have this player here, Danny Ings, BPL player, plays for Burnley, picked up 2 goals and man of the match award in Burnley's 2-1 victory over Stoke there. Looks like a very, very good card indeed. So guys, that is the Team of the Week number 11, you can see on the screen there. We've got quite a few silver players. We've got 2 silver players in the starting 11. We've got it's not the best of Team of the Weeks in terms of high rated players, and but it's got some good cheap players that you, if you could get, may go for quite a bit. Maybe an informed Carvajal could go for a decent amount. We've got a second informed centre back there, obviously informed Pogba. The 2 informed strikers up top will be discard price. The other players will probably discard price. Plomes, if he picks up an informed card, he could be pretty decent. The bench as well doesn't look too bad. Ings, Kishna, Alvarado as well. They've got some very, very good players. And obviously, Leo Messi, I'm not too sure, he may be picking up a special card or something like that. He may be special and give him a special release card or something like that for completing the record. But guys, that's the Team of the Week number 11. Like I said earlier, if I've missed any players out, put that in the comments. Also, remember to hit that like button. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and go and check out some of my other videos on my channel as well, guys. This has been Courage. Till next time, adios.